Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail. So the topic at hand, I'm gonna pull some cars. Don't you worry. But I was also guided to give a intuitive, motivational talk. Please, let's talk about it. Where do I start? What I will say is, this is something that is, I consider near and dear to me, also purely because me too, I too have struggled from all these same issues. Do you understand? Addiction, family, social people, the works. But yeah, even the non-physical ones, like anxiety, PTSD, panic attacks, that type of thing. So I've experienced it all. Mental health, depression, social phobias, everything. And the funny thing is, this is what guided me to start that channel. I kid you not. Yeah, and for me, anybody that's going through anything, especially mental health, don't suffer. Do you understand? There are people out there, put it this way, when I was going through it, not so much support, but now, because it's more recognized now, obviously there's going to be more support, and that's good, there should be. But like I said, when it was me, there was not no support. Or like to say, people of my ethnicity don't get the help, don't get support. Even when you go and ask for yourself, you don't get it. Okay? This for me, this also sets me from the rest. Do you understand? Because it's a luxury. To me, they're a luxury because I never got that assistance. Do you understand? And for the most part, my observation, it kind of didn't go well for others in like their assisted world. Because you got to think to yourself, all those assistance services are funded. Do you understand? Now they can only get their funding. First of all, they have to have a certain amount of people coming into their services. Yeah. Number two, they also have to have concurrent engagement, like basically like a certain amount of people have to keep coming through their doors, so they have to keep a certain amount of numbers up in order to keep that funding. Which makes me now realize they was everywhere doing this shit. Do you know what I mean? And then the minute you ask or you go to apply, the funding's done. Do you know what I mean? And then you bump into someone and they've gone and done the same thing that you applied for. Boom, they got funding. How about that? So from that, you should know the plot already. Do you understand? That's what that's the real meaning of being woke. Woke. Like most of you you're acting like you're woke, but you're not woke. Do you understand? I don't hear nobody talking about any of the things I see on an everyday basis. No. Why not? To talk about everything else, why not? Sounds a bit fishy to me, but yeah, put it this way. I'm hoping it's gonna... Why does it always come out? The sun always comes out for me. The sun loves me, innit? I love you, son. I'm so blessed. But yeah. Hello, haters. Hi, disease-ridden little sis. How you feeling? How's karma treating you? Eliza catching up on you, huh? Why you do that? You so bitter, ain't you? You so bitter and angry. Now you're about to get judgment, sir. Deuces to you. Haha. Is that just desserts subscribers? Do you understand? Look back at my video and you'll see. You know what I mean? The people that actually know me, that didn't allow my name, they'll tell you, oh yes. We've had many conversations. Do you understand? I would never tell anybody, oh, X, Y, Z, or oh, speak up to that person. No. If someone chooses to go on a person, that's on them. Do you understand? That's called knowing thyself. Yes, guys. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Let's teach these bummos a little lesson, eh? Let's teach these dumbass karmics where it's at. And it ain't over you. The grass wasn't green over there, was it? The grass was dead over there. The magic wore off, yeah? Aye. Oh, good. You made your bed, you can lie in it. But yeah. This topic, I'm going to put some cards, but if it's too windy, I'm not going to bother. But yeah. So, to the gang stalkers, hey, not jumping in the comments today then. Oh, you got nothing to say? Or maybe the police caught up with you. Yeah, maybe. And the rest of you's gonna follow shortly. Oh yes. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You notice how quick you're seeing everybody like falling sick. Well, that's karma for a start, yeah. But don't get it twisted. The government done had their little agenda from day one. That's why I gave up certain things for that same said reason. And it wasn't because so I saw someone else doing it or someone else told me to. No, I was guided to do these things. And then I wondered to myself, why would your parental figures ply you with these things knowing full well the implications of it? Do you understand? But yet, though, not consuming it themselves. Do you understand? And they would turn it around and be like, oh, there wasn't enough for me. There was only enough for you guys. So obviously, I'm the one that's going to go without. You liar. You M-effing liar. Yeah, liar. Yeah. Because now it's like you're having kids just for monetary gain. You're having kids for monetary gain. Basically, so you could do spell work on your own children. Yeah, to get what you want. I mean, a lot of parents do that. A lot of parents do that so they can, especially those old kitchen witches, because they look like trolls. Yeah. So they want to intermingle, interbreed. Do you understand? And it's all for glamour. So they want to use spells on their own kids. It's disgusting because they're all being exposed. But let's talk about it. They do glamour spells on their own kids in order to siphon their energy so they can look halfway decent. Do you understand? And the minute they've caught that individual in their little trap, that's when all the other spells come out to keep that person trapped and deeply comatose. Yeah, I know about that shit. You're disgusting. And there's a lot of you people that's been consuming food from anybody not realizing you've been eating period blood, menstrual cycle, and urine. Yes! Because I've been poisoned too. I know about how you tried to poison me, Mr. Chief. I ain't forgotten. But the funny thing is, the same is done to multiple people. In fact, that's what people do. You know? Do you remember like when you used to ever, like when I was, well, I can't say me, but that's how it was portrayed on TV, you know? So I'm just assuming because I've actually seen people or friends of mine when I've gone to see like where they've moved to, do you know what I mean? And then they told me about how the whole neighborhood would like make, I don't know, either a pie or a cake or some type of like welcoming present to that new resident, do you know what I mean? Yo. So when I'm being told, because I was never one for taking things from people anyway. I don't know where that came from or where that was ingrained into me. But it's always been embedded in me, either way, yeah? So boom. Whilst I'm doing my little research, you know me, you know Till, she likes to research, like to always check up on everything. So I've been doing my little digging. Because obviously this is stuff I don't really play in. So you got to think to yourself, if these people were able to place these things in your food whilst you're there and you didn't see no knowledge of it, that alone should tell you these people are expert at what they're doing, which also tells you they've been doing it for a very, very, very long time. Yes, I kid you not. I kid you not. And it also took me back to a time in my life where I think I was about 17 and a half. And I think it's a place like where they, what's the word? Where they put you in like a mother and baby unit, which is kind of like a place where they teach you how to be independent, basically, and fend for yourself whilst maintaining a child. So basically, I'm not going to mention any name because it's obvious I'm not messed up like that. I'm not going to put her on blast. But now I know for a fact what this girl was doing blatantly. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then this bitch wants to come for me. Oh, bitch, you better take 2 seats. You best take 2 seats. Let me get on with the story, guys. Oh, gosh. So anyway, I don't know what situation happened because obviously everybody lives their own lives in it regardless. So, what she said to me was, she had run out of nappies and she needed to go to Iceland, which is literally not even 5 minutes around the corner. So I thought, cool. Not thinking, because I'm obviously focusing on what I'm supposed to be focusing on. Do you understand? So I thought nothing of it. Now, say this was, Friday morning. Boom. Because I think Iceland would open up at about 8, I think. They used to open up quite early, maybe even after 7. I knew it was early anyway, I know that much. So I said, cool. So obviously she knows the situation. She has to just going to Iceland and coming back because there's no way on God's green earth I can have 2 children in 1 room. It's not going to work. How am I going to push 2 prams? Like, come on now. Do you understand? So boom. Gave her the benefit of the doubt. Just got me what I was doing. I think her little boy was sleeping in the pram, so he was just left in his car seat. She brought him up to my room and she proceeds to go about her business. Now, I didn't really look at the time, but I was aware of around-ish what the time was. Do you understand? Okay. So now I've got on what I'm doing, not thinking anything of it, yeah? And it's only because her child woke up. So it was a bit of time, but I was too busy dealing with my child as well as having to like bath her, feed her, that all sit, change her nappies, wipe her down, put her clean clothes on, so forth and so forth, prepare her bottles, blah, 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 blah. So I would say all in all about a good hour and a half, probably even 2 hours, do you understand? Boom. So I'm ready to do what I need to do for the day. I knocked on the door thinking, maybe she's upstairs in her room. So I've gone and knocked on her door. I get no answer. So I'm thinking, cool, maybe she's in another part. So I've gone around the whole establishment. She's not there. So with that being said, I went and checked the laundry room, the office, the TV room, which is the communal front room. She's not there. She's not in the garden. Boom, whatever it is. Now, I got things to do. And I remember like my mum, like I had to phone her obviously because I had things to do that day and I needed help. And she was not having none of it. Yeah, you can imagine she gave me an earful on the phone, so that wasn't very helpful. Do you know what I mean? So between me and the other residents inside this parenting unit, we had to get from A to B. But imagine, we've all got kids of our own, we've all got prams, so how the hell is it going to imagine? So imagine, we've got to push her pram, and one of us is using one of our hands to also push her child's pram, as well as push our own pram. So we had to all kind of like hold us together. It was so funny though. It was funny, but it was just disrespectful. But the whole reason why I'm speaking this, is because it dawned on me why I keep seeing this person popping up, and then these little weird messages. I know it's her, but she carries on, I will put her on blast. Do you understand? I will mention your name on blast, and I told you, allow it, take a seat. So anyway, now these times, we've done what we've had to do the whole day. We didn't go looking for her, because obviously that's putting feeling where the hell she is. Obviously she's not in Iceland, because Iceland ain't even 5 minutes around the corner from where we was. So we've done what we've done throughout the day. Obviously they had to stick with me that day, because I was She missed I was disabled because I had 2 kids, one that was a minder. So, proceed. She didn't come back. I kid you not. This girl did not come back. So, obviously once the days pass, it's like, really, like, what do you do? This ain't your child, so like, what do you do? I went about to tell the staff because obviously that's not the kind of thing you do to something like that. Do you know what I mean? Especially when I was a child, because there could have been an innocent explanation. Even though I should have been her first port of call because I had her child. What is that? Is that here for a reason? I'll see now anyway. Hey, what is this? Oh my God. Let me see if it's if I see that it's what's me call it ribbon, then I'm gonna know that what I saw last night, why is there tape like that? Oh, sorry, don't you mind to see tape like this? Oh no, it's not. Oh shit, is there? This is for some type of run, innit? Oh my days, that's awesome. Ooh. What's this? Superhuman. What? Superhuman sports fitness. Oh, shit. Oh, maybe there's some type of event going on in there. Oh, that's good. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that actually. Hey. But yeah, what was I saying now? Yeah, and basically she she didn't come back. First off, she didn't come back. Obviously, it's getting on, time's getting on, it's getting to the evening. Listen, put it this way, long story short, she just didn't come back at all. Not day 1, not day 2, not day 3. So I had no control because my mum was like, my mum was just a monster. So she was angry, like, because obviously I'd missed appointments because there's places that I couldn't go because of what had happened and my friends couldn't help me. So the people that lived in the baby and baby, they couldn't come, do you know what I mean? Because they obviously have their own lives, obviously, do you know what I mean? So I was a bit pissed off, but I was more worried thinking maybe something's happened to her. Because there's nowhere on God's green earth you're just going to abandon your child like that. Oh, there's an event down there. Woo! I'm coming to this. Yeah, so she didn't come back. So Monday, I think my mum phoned me. That was it. She was having none of it, so she just took over. But yeah, so while my mum was on the phone to the manager of the place I was living at, I've still tried to go up to her room again, knock on her door again, to find the door was open. So I thought, oh shit, maybe she's in this room. I was like, Becky, gone in the room, and but I noticed from what I saw, because I'm thinking, hold a minute, if I saw her Friday and I've not seen her since, obviously I never checked her, I didn't think to check for me, I just pushed the buzzer thinking she would answer, which I didn't get an answer, so I just assumed she hasn't come back. Obviously she had to come back, she'd obviously come back, she snuck back in, deliberately avoided knocking on my door, purely that just showed me that that was a blatant piss take. But it's all good because karma's a bitch. So anyway, yeah, so I went to my mum said to go knock on the door again, see if she's there. So I've gone and knocked on the door. I just put her on the handle to see if she was in. Do you know what I mean? Because I know sometimes she has done that before where she's just knocked out. So I've knocked on the door and the door was open. So I thought, oh, maybe she's sleeping. So I called her name, no answer. So I just wanted to make sure she was like okay, like there's nothing wrong with her. Boom. I've gone in this room. Tell me why am I seeing a pot on the stove here? So I'm thinking, hold a minute. And it was still warm, so that tells me, yeah, so you've been in here, you've been coming in and out, but you've not proceeded to even come and look about your child, like you're taking the piss now. I don't know why I did it. I'm thinking, hold a minute, what are you cooking? Because I couldn't smell no food. Usually if you're cooking a big pot on the fire, even if you're boiling something, whatever it is, even if it's rice, you're still gonna smell some type of fragrance. I smell nothing, so I'm thinking, hold a minute, so what's in the pot now? No. That's actually why I thought this year. It's like, straight away you think the worst, innit? And I'm thinking, my mind's going back to like those horror movies. You know, you get them horror movies where you end up going somewhere to look for someone or to make sure someone's okay and they're not there. And then you see something that shouldn't be there, looks out of place. You think, oh, let me go and check it because it looks out of place. And when you do, why was this pot full of what? It looked like underwear. I didn't stir it or nothing like that. I just looked. Do you understand? And it was full of red water and underwear. Yes. Now that was years, that was a couple of decades ago, I kid you not. Now I'm going to share my age. That was a few decades ago, 3 decades ago. My daughter's at university now, so that's 3 decades ago. So, fast forward to the present day and age. That shit's a binding spell. Do you understand? Could a warlock that I escaped from with my life did the exact same thing to me. And you can also use Yuri. This is why you have to be very, very careful who you lay down with. Do you understand? Because there's pure energy vampires walking around with like 1,000 demonic attachments attached to their body. And the minute you sleep with that person, they're releasing every single demonic encounter that attached itself to them. Do you understand? You're going to share that nasty, dirty, stagnant energy, which now explains to me now, whenever I was near that particular person, the energy was a certain way. It wasn't nice, it was horrible, it was thick, it was stagnant. Do you know what I mean? It had this like dark feeling to it. Did I say to you, I go to certain areas and I feel certain energies in the air? It's the same said thing. Like, that's how bad it's gotten. Do you understand? So like there's communities now that are deep, thick in that deep demonic possession. That's the problem. A lot of people are demonically possessed and they don't even realize it. And there are people out here that specifically look for people to attach demons to in order to steal from them and siphon their energy. That's a fact. See, I might pull some cards later actually because it's windy. Ooh, it's windy. Ooh, it's windy. So yeah, I'll pull some cards later, but hopefully the right people have been dealt with accordingly. Because even if my and even when it is like this, that's how you know. But yeah, this is how it kind of twigged to me. Do you understand? The same kind of feeling, the same kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? The same kind of karmic misfortune. Do you understand? So I put it down to that one little demon. Do you understand? The same demon that is spying on my life now like a dirty old pervert. Do you understand? The same demon that still tries to attack me spiritually. What for? You're married. Remember, you found your better choice. So make your bed, you lie in it. Point blank period. Nobody wants you over here, Mr. Chief. Nobody wants you over here. I sure don't. You understand? That door is shut. I'm burnt the fuck down. My life is good. I've healed and I've moved on. They say I'm doing better without you. I'm doing better all by myself. 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 Ooh! And life is good. Life is great. I definitely not can complain. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna have to go, well, I won't say go inside, I'll wait till the wind goes. I can't pull cards at the wind because, yeah, it could flip it upside down. I might think, oh, it's in reverse, and it's not that it's in reverse, it's that the wind flipped it that way. So I have to just wait for the wind to go. But with that being said, yeah, and the energy now is lovely. I mean, come on now. You got to think to yourself. Another thing, let me add as well. This is another reason why I said about boundaries, yeah? Keep your boundaries. Keep your boundaries, I beg you, please. You understand? And for the most part, don't let anybody, from you know who the hell you are, don't let anybody tell you that you're anything less. Because I'm telling you now, 9.99% out of 100, that's a narcissist. You understand? And your best bet is to stay the hell away from people with that kind of energy. Yeah, they're vile and disgusting. Do you understand? Hence why they're attacking me. Yeah? Because they made trying to destroy my life their life job. How whack is that? Do you understand? This is the type of society that we're living in, people. Do you know what I mean? They've done it all. Setups, fraud, lying, using people's name in other countries, marrying other people's name to steal inheritance from them, sleeping with people's family members. They've done it all, guys. And I can guarantee you, if you've been associated with any of these people, they're doing the exact same thing to you. I promise you that. I promise you that. So I don't know why this man keeps coming on my life for. Why have the police not taken action? Do you understand? Why the same, why is my half-brother, crooked police officer, corrupt police officer, still in the force? He should be in there. Do you understand? Like, what is really going on with society? And you wonder why I love my faith, that's all I had. Guess what? God didn't lie to me. God didn't hurt me. Do you understand? God didn't try and kill me. Right then. And he's the same individual that you're supposed to trust with your life. I ain't trusting nobody but God and my ancestors. Oh, look at that little scene. Oh, isn't that cute? No, I would not. There was, oh, there it is. I was going to say there was two here. So cute. Isn't that cute? Sturdy is what they put it up properly, so that's good. You know what I mean? You hear the wind rustling. I need to know what's going on. So was it called the Iron Man something? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna see if I can find a spot that's not gonna blow these cars away, otherwise I can't do it. But yeah, hold tight, we'll see.